Welcome back to the WHHI News. Wow, spring, summer, vacation time is here. And joining me now is Mike Wagner from Shore Beach Service. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Hey, the college kids are out. I know you recruit a lot of them. Are they already at work for you out on the beaches?
We've got a bunch of them that are back, which is always nice to get them back after May.
I mean, they come 1 year and they'll come back. What kind of rate are you looking at for return employees?
It's usually in like the 60 to 70% rate. So it's been it's good to see
Absolutely.
It's good to see the returners come back and get to see them again. But it's also fun to get to meet all the new people.
Yeah, and then they're also probably come in handy with working with your new folks too, because they've been through it all before.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, definitely part of our training is there's a morning and an afternoon where we just put them out with somebody to shadow them. Kind of after we've done everything with them and they know, then they can kind of see from them what.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt. Let's talk about the different roles, because you have people doing different things on the beach.
Absolutely.
Okay? Tell us how we can determine who's who with Shore Beach Service and a lifeguard.
So we've got our high chair lifeguards, and they're the ones that you would see up in high chairs, red umbrellas. Their uniforms, they wear yellow tops, red bottoms. Those guys are totally focused on water surveillance. So they're your kind of classic lifeguard. We also have rental attendants. Our rental attendants do all the umbrella and chair rentals on the beach, but they are all also certified lifeguards. So anytime something happens, they drop everything, go deal with that.
What a great idea. I mean, that's super.
Well.
They're trained in both, and they can help out, God forbid, if something happens, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your different warning flags. I always have to Google this, by the way, but maybe I'll remember this time, because whenever I see a flag, I look up to see what it means.
Right.
And it's behind us here, so tell me about these.
Yeah, we've tried to make some signs up this year that are a little bit more clear. And these will be on the back of all the high chairs.
Oh, okay.
We've just ordered more, so they're not all out yet, but they'll be on back of all the high chairs.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then the rental attendants have a flag that says Shore Beach Service.
Okay.
And those will be under those flags as well, with like message boards they can write on and tell you everything.
Yeah.
But the warning flags, a red flag is a high hazard. Basically, stay out of the water.
Yep.
You can still get in with, we'll tell you, like ankle deep, knee deep, but
you got
hazards.
There, that's dangerous currents or riptides, surf, or dangerous surf, sharks. I'm sure people, you get them out of the water.
If we see sharks or lightning, we get everybody out of the water, try to fly the flag if we have time, but let them know.
Can I ask you something? If lightning comes through in a storm, how long do you want people out of the water off the beach after it goes through?
30 minutes.
Yep,
that's our protocol.
Because I know one time in New Hampshire at Hampton Beach, the skies cleared. Someone went out, it hadn't been 30 minutes though, and was struck by lightning. Clear blue sky. So the 30 minutes is probably a good idea.
The nice thing is so many of the weather apps have a lightning,
the lightning
that
detector
will tell you when it's within 10 miles.
Which is really good. Absolutely. Okay, yellow.
And then yellow is just a little bit rougher than normal. Usually
if I'm not a good swimmer, you may not want me in too deep, or a young child or something.
Might want to stay in just a little ways, just so people know it's a little different than what they might be used to here.
Okay.
And then the purple flag is for marine pests that are present. It doesn't mean sharks. It specifically means things like jellyfish, stingrays, and we'll fly those if we're starting. If we're starting to get effects of those.
Yeah, I got to tell you, if there were like stinging jellyfish, this is my own personal thing. Sorry, I wouldn't go in the water, but that's just me.
I'm with you there.
But there are people that still will.
Yeah.
And then what happens? They come in and they say to your guy in the high chair, "What do I do?" And what do they do?
Unfortunately, there's not a lot to do except rinse it with the salt water, try to get some of the remaining stinging cells off. And other than that, some people say hot water helps afterwards, but for the most part, it's just
get those stingers rinsed off. Okay, all right.
And then it's also important to know, just because a flag is not flying doesn't mean everything's perfect.
Right.
There's always
we won't hold you to that if we see something. But if I'm out on the beach and I see stingrays, riding in on the waves, they do that sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. And
should I come tell the guy in the high chair?
The main time it's important to tell somebody in the high chair is if it's stuck in a tide pool.
Oh, okay.
Because they'll be out in the water and not bother people.
Yeah.
And they're always out there. We can't see them.
Yeah, and you can go over, locals will know this, the good old stingray shuffle. It does work. Tell me what it is.
Just shuffle your feet so you don't step directly on it, and therefore it can swim away if you kick it. Not foolproof, but it does help.
Yeah, okay. As always, Mike Wagner. Hey, I hope it's a good summer for you. And thanks for being there and coming on WHHI.
No problem. Thank you.
And that's going to do it for this edition of the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. We'll see you the next time.